Okay, let's see what I draw. Another swamp. Go ahead and use relic, get rid of that gravedigger. Happy to see that go. And let's see. I think here I will just go ahead and swing in with Cadaver Imp. I mean, I could play out the Core Skyfisher, but as soon as I did, he would just go ahead and use Terminate and wouldn't really get a lot of value out of it. So I think I will just go ahead and swing in, see if I can get him to use removal on it. And looks like, yep, he's going to go ahead and use the Terminate. Alright. Happy to see that go. And we'll just run out the Skyfisher. And bounce the relic into my hand again. Tell you what, using that relic to get 2 cards a turn out of my opponent's graveyard actually isn't all that shabby. And I'll be able to leave 2 mana up for Doomblade, should that prove useful. And pass turn back. Noticing now that I am... Oh, he has another Terminate. Alright, so much for the Skyfisher. Anyway, as I was about to say, I'm noticing that my clock is already starting to dwindle down. I've got, what, just over 14 minutes? Definitely going to have to pick the pace up a little bit. Especially if we're going to have time for game 3. And he plays out a Pale Recluse. Fortunately, I've got a good answer for that. Take a couple of turns, but hopefully I'll be able to get rid of it with a relic. And once again, take a ping from the Visionary, and we'll go from there. Oh, great. And I draw Cadaver Imp. Fantastic. Run that out here. Now I could just go ahead and get the Skyfisher, but even though I've got the mana open for it, that seems pretty greedy. I think I'm better off just to go ahead and get the other Cadaver Imp and set up that combo. I mean, basically at that point, I can just bounce them back and forth over and over and over again, or keep one in my hand. So I will just, yes, just get that Cadaver Imp and pass the turn back. Oh, and of course, go ahead and use the relic. It'd be a little awkward here if my opponent finds his own Gravedigger, but at least if that happens, I can sacrifice the relic. So let's see what my opponent has in store. Swings in with the Visionary. Now here I could block, but I don't think I want to do that, not for a single point of damage. Oh, there's that Rupture Spire finally. Been holding that for a while. And is that it? I guess that's it. Hideous End. Let's see. Go ahead and get rid of that Pale Recluse. Don't want to forget about that. I think I'll just go ahead and swing in. Don't think he's got any more removal at this point, but you never know. Just thinking about something. Oh, it does. Another piece of removal. Alright, well. Definitely glad I didn't block then. And I'll just recycle it with the second Cadaver Imp. Pretty good. If I wasn't so short on time, I would say I'm in pretty decent shape, but time is definitely going to be a factor. I've been trying this game to make use of the stops, not something that I'm really in the habit of doing, but realize it's definitely something that I could use to improve my game. So particularly playing a control deck and needing that extra bit of time. opponent swings in with the Visionary. Again, good block, 1 point of damage. Not really worth it. Let's see what else my opponent's got. Nothing, right? Alright, BWControl. Not that helpful this game, but land is a land, I suppose. Let's go ahead and recycle the Burst Lightning. And here we are again, swinging in yet again with the Cadaver Imp. Hey, and this time it actually connects. I think I'll go ahead and play the second Cadaver Imp out. I think if my opponent had removal, he would have used it. That seems to be his pattern. And I'll go ahead and grab that Core Skyfisher and then bounce it back into my hand. As long as I can keep at least one of the Cadaver Imps safe in my hand, I should be in pretty good shape. Play out the bog and pass the turn back. So again, other than my time, I think I'm in pretty decent shape here. But a little worried about having enough time for game 3. Oh, and my opponent has Skyfisher. Once again, bouncing that Visionary back and forth, drawing yet another card. Tell you what, he has gotten a lot of value out of that simple little Visionary. What else has he got? And a Borderland Ranger. Again, tell you what, this 4-color control, the amount of card advantage it's able to generate is pretty good. Fortunately, the Cadaver Imp combination is at least as good. Alright, so, Sign in Blood. How do I want to do this? I think I will just go ahead and use the Doom Blade. Yeah, use the Doom Blade on the Core Skyfisher. And then I will swing in the air. And that should put me in pretty decent shape going forward. Now here I could use Hideous End on the Borderland Ranger, but I think, well, first I need to make sure I get rid of the Skyfisher. Do not want any more graveyard shenanigans with that. Oh, and I guess my opponent decided that I'm pretty much in control and that there was nothing else I could do. Well, that's great. And gives me enough time to go to game 3, so that makes me happy as well. So let's see. Changes. I don't know, I liked the way that played out. Not really seeing much here. It doesn't seem like he's using Journey to Nowhere himself. So I don't think there's any reason to bring in an additional Sanctifier. Tell you what, Relic was really good that time. It's tempting to bring in the second one, but not really sure what I would want to take out to do that. Yeah, I think I'm good. We'll just submit, and on